that would help them have the biggest impact?
The one change.
Yeah, what could they do or stop doing that would allow them to have, 'cause so many people that watch this show, if you ask them what they want to do with their lives, they're going to say, I want to help people, or I want to have impact.
Yeah.
But many of them will
okay.
fail to have the impact they want to have because they aren't doing XYZ, or they should start doing XYZ.
I have two answers, but you're going to
I'll take
like them
them
because
both.
they're totally
Hey.
in alignment. This is one reason we're
All for
brothers.
it.
First one, it has to be a mindset shift, specific one, a very specific one that's everyone's struggling with right now, which is really giving yourself permission to have the ambitions you have. Most people are half-hearted, half interested, half engaged in their actual dream and actual ambition because they either fear it or they feel insecure or incapable. And teaching people, I literally just had this conversation with one of the most successful people in literally the world, in the top 0.0001% category of revenue, has not fully expressed and owned their ambition. Instead, people apologize for their ambition, hide their ambition. You have to learn to own your ambition, speak of the ambition, chase the ambition, drive the ambition, and lead the ambition. It is a full both allowance, back to the words, allowance of the ambition and an active generation of that ambition. The further you are from your ambitions, the more miserable you are. And most people don't even look at their goals every day. So no wonder we have a world that says, I'm disconnected. It's like, no, wake up. Like I ask people all the time, did you look at your goals today? That's literally personal development 101 is have goals, look at them. Most people do not do that. I want you to not goals. I want you to deeply visualize, feel, sense, and talk about your ambitions way more. Like I love that about you. You're like, I'm gonna build the friggin' Disney of this nonsense. And everybody around you knows it. You know how rare that is? It's one reason I love you. People who are scared to communicate about their ambitions are cheating themselves in the world from supporting them. I coached an Olympian. I love this. It's in High Performance Habits. I wrote really briefly about it. But she had won several world records and world championships, but never a medal. And this was a big goal for her. And then she did, and I was working with her. And then afterwards, we were having this conversation. I said, what made the difference? She says, you know what, one day, it wasn't training, it wasn't nutrition, it wasn't diet, it wasn't everything we talk about. She goes, one day, I just started shouting from the rooftops that I wanted to win a gold medal. I started telling everybody around me. And she had this great say, she says, when you shout from the rooftop what you want, two things happen. One, the village idiots come out and judge you. All the village idiots. She says, but also the village leaders come out and go, see this, let's set this person up. She said, all of a sudden, the right coaches, the right dietitians, the right former gold medalists, the right teammates started came out, and all of a sudden she had a community who were galvanizing behind this vision and ambition she had that she never achieved, even though nothing changed in her physical body. It was like she communicated the ambition, the tribe arrived, the goal was achieved. Complete game changer. So allowing the ambition, shouting it from the rooftop, that's the mindset. That is a behavior change that takes real personal power, real courage, real vulnerability, whatever you want to call it, but most people don't do it. That's number one. Number two, you have to have daily intention and habit tracking. You can't leave your personal development to randomness. And what most people do, they leave their personal growth to randomness, and so they're always in the land of mediocrity. You have to have that morning routine and that evening routine of evaluating where you are and where you want to go and asking the hard questions of what is it about me that's not moving forward? What is it about me that I need to accept, love, care for, take care of, do a better job with? How do I treat other people so I can get ahead faster? What do I need to focus on? If you don't do that on a daily basis, you're going through the motions. And even if you're successful, imagine how much more successful you would be if you were way more intentional and you actually tracked your habits. This is why we developed the High Performance Planner, because I wanted it. I was like, I know how easy it is to go through a day, you hustle all day, and you crash at the end of the day. I know the 100-hour work weeks. I know how that feels. I know what that's about. But if you're doing all of that and you're not aware, that leads to a nightmare. that leads to you take the wrong path and you're hustling down the wrong path. You lean the ladder against the wrong building. You do the wrong thing. The awareness on the daily is something people need to build into a routine and physicalize, like write, not a note on your phone, a journal, workbook, planner, something that you actually connect pen to paper, you think through. And if we can get you ambition, clarified ambition, speak the ambition, own the ambition, and you're actually intentional in tracking each day, you win this game.